Our skin cherishes youth and beauty, everything you need, particularly for those who don't want to miss out any. And technology evolves. 4 technologies of Atomy skincare, along with 2 additional breathtaking technologies, have earned a patent following years of research. Cell Active Code that stops our skin from aging thanks to the discovery of optimal ratio of highly functional ingredients in the wild to revitalize our skin. Cell Active Technology, an automatic transfer technology that delivers the Cell Active Code in a precise manner. An overwhelmingly de-aging technology that transfers highly effective ingredients to your skin. As we have all yearned for so long, it is time to realize your dream right before you, in your palm. Our technology is more advanced than you think. As our skin requirements change, technologies evolve. Absolute Cell Active Toner. Absolute Cell Active Ampule. Absolute Cell Active Serum. Absolute Cell Active Lotion. Absolute Cell Active Eye Complex. Absolute Cell Active Nutrition Cream. The jewel of skin science in the 21st century. Let Cell Active keep your skin eternally flawless.
What's your name? I'm Myung. Same as me. You must be so tired. I went through the same time. No, stop crying. Stop crying. As a mother, I tend to lose myself. Drink this before you go.
I will after coming back.
No. Okay, Mr. Director. I will send you an email by this afternoon. Okay. My life is all about my family. That's how everyone lives. For a family. Myung. The term family involves you, and never forget it. If you love them, you should love yourself first. That's what your family wants too. Don't forget that you are a precious person. I love myself. Atomy Korean Red Ginseng Spherical Granule.
Every drop of honey has a story. Guided by nature, this honey is the result of the harmony between manuka flowers and millions of flapping bees. Genuine Atomy manuka honey. And a high concentration of MgO 830+. Pure manuka honey. Crafted and produced in Australia. Collected drop by drop, it contains nature's energy. Atomy manuka honey.
You, who are passionate anytime, anywhere. If you want unchanging beauty, if you dream of an unchanging reputation, it's right here. Atomy Skincare System, the Fame. Because beauty always begins with a solid foundation. Loved worldwide beyond Korea, the Fame. There's a reason to be loved by so many people. With 10 years worth of technology, with a new material to lead a new myth. Protect your skin with honor. Unalterable, everlasting beauty. Atomy Skincare System, the Fame.
Perfect skincare for men.
Home care clinic that provides proteins to your core hair. Atomy Protein Intensive Hair Care. Damaged hair due to lack of protein. Uncombed hair. Rough and dry hair. Extremely damaged hair with split ends. If you are one of them, this is the best choice for you. With Atomy's unique CMC cords and patented ingredients, hair care with a wealth of protein, along with a 5-stage protein-intensive system, you will experience the same benefits as the hair salon. Ample treatment provides immediate care to your damaged hair. With 2 patented ingredients, mild cleansing and full of nutritions will be possible. The secret is highly contained 45% of protein. With creamy and ample bubbles, mild ingredients from coconuts. Furthermore, the healthiest pH maintained from sub-acid formula will prevent hair damages. And you will have a full head of elastic hair. With Atomy's protein-intensive hair care, you will experience the same benefits as the hair salon and boast silky and soft hair.
to cherish the spirit means that we won't treat people as tools. It means to treat people as the objective, the tool to achieve happiness. For each and every person, that tool is Atomy. Our lives change depending on how we think. Who can build your future? Only you can. You must map out your own future. Your future depends on how you map it out. Once you map out your future, where should you stand? You must stand on that future you have mapped out. That is following the faith. Your vision should be in high, but you must stay humble. The basis of our behavior pattern must be humility. It is very important to serve in humility. Our duty is to serve in humility.
Good morning, Atomians, and welcome to our new episode of Good Morning Atomy UK. I know long time no see, and I really hope you all had enjoyed your summer holidays. So, are we all ready to learn today? I can hear you. Are you all ready to learn today? So let's see what we have in store for you. We'll kick things off with another of our favorite, Wisdom of Life, the Humanities. Today about Take 2 from 2. Following from that, we'll hear from Sarah Lawson, our product manager. She'll be talking about our Atomy Masstige Adeline range. Following from Sarah, Samantha Hong, branch manager of Atomy UK, will giving you some company updates and news. And to wrap things up, we'll have Zoom on Answer session. Today we'll have special guests Sharon Rosemaster, Eddie O, and Tan Shating. They will be giving you some answers about how to build your organizations. So, are you all ready? Let's start today's show with the Wisdom of Life, the Humanities video.
Choosing one cancels out the other. Our way of life up to now. What has been taken for granted. Habitual choices in everyday life. We provide the products with absolute quality and absolute price. Absolute quality, absolute price. From domestic company to global distribution hub. Domestic business, global entry. Atomy supports member success and follows consumer-centered management, contractor promotion, consumer expansion. Also suggests a successful business model and respond to social responsibilities. Business success, genuine sharing. Most people who have seen this say, "Don't you just need one hit to make it? How do you catch two birds with one stone? Raise the quality while lowering the price? That's impossible." But we know Atomy has achieved the impossible up to now, making them possible. By practicing choose one and the other with sincerity, Atomy has achieved countless innovations. People ask the following: why is Atomy different? Do you really have to do it this way? Atomy's answer is simple. Because we believe that it is right. The Bible talks about the different characteristics of God. In other words, He is both righteousness and loving. God's faith makes it possible for contradictory things to coexist. the ability to reconcile things that cannot be reconciled. It applies right here. Through passion, persistence, and sincerity, goals that seemed impossible can be achieved. In all processes, the most important thing isn't choice. It is consideration for everything that you haven't given up. In 2021, to all members of the Atomy family, we hope that it can be a year of genius of the and.
Wow, that was a short but powerful video that shows us how Atomy is here to change the face of network marketing. Atomy is here to break the wheel society is based on, and definitely is a chance for you to start your own business and become an independent business owner. Next, we're gonna hear from Sarah Lawson, our product manager, and she's gonna be talking about our exclusive seasonal launch, the Adeline range. Please give it up for Sarah.
Hello Atomy members, this is Sarah, Product Manager at Atomy UK. We are preparing to launch some of the Adeline range here at Atomy UK, so today I'm going to be giving you a brief makeup tutorial showing you how to get the best out of the products. It's important to start with good foundations when we start our makeup. The first thing that we need to do is go in with a good skincare. So I'm going to be using the Fame, which is a very hydrating skincare set which is going to help give me a perfect base before I put on my makeup. The first step that I'm going to start with is a toner. This is a really good step to start with clean, fresh skin before we start on makeup. So in order to apply it, I'm literally just going to rub it in the palm of my hands and then apply it on my face like so. Once we've done toner, it's time to move on to the essence. In my opinion, the Fame skincare set is one of the best sets to start with before makeup application. This is because our Fame set contains hyaluronic acid and it also has ceramides in it that help repair the skin barrier. So it gives you a really hydrated, glowy look before you start any makeup. Don't forget to put some on your neck whilst you're doing your skincare. So after I've finished with the essence, I'm then going to go in with the lotion. This time I'm not going to use the nutrition cream because I want quite a light, sticky base. So I have combination skin. So just to finish off my skincare, I'm going to go in with the eye cream to give me a little bit more moisturization around my eye area where it tends to get a bit drier. I know some of our members have drier skin. In that case, you can use the nutrition cream as well, but for me personally, I usually finish on the lotion and then I'll go in with my eye cream as a final step. So I'm just going to put a little bit underneath my eyes. And just very gently tap underneath. And I normally put it under any other area that gets a little bit dry. So sometimes I get a little bit of dryness on the forehead here. And then also on the cheeks as well. And I put quite a bit on my cheekbones because this actually helps to give me a natural highlight underneath my makeup. So once you've completed all the skincare steps, then it's time to move on to one of the most important steps of the routine, and that is a good sunscreen. So I'm going to use the Atomy Absolute Essence Sunscreen. I personally prefer this one because not only does it give me a nice protection against the harmful UV rays, but I also get the benefits of a nice glowy finish on my skin, which looks really nice under makeup. And it also has a little bit of a tacky finish, which helps to keep any foundation or concealer on when using makeup. So make sure you apply a fairly generous amount in order to give you the appropriate protection against the UV rays. And our Atomy Absolute Essence Sunscreen protects against both UVA and UVB rays, which is really good news. And then again, don't forget to put it on your neck. This is the area that a lot of people seem to forget, but actually it's one of the most important areas because our neck is where we show the signs of aging the most. And then that's all of the prep done. So as you can see, it's left me with quite a glowy finish and quite bright skin. So next, you should go in with your favorite foundation step. Today, I'm going to be using the Adeline New Gold Collagen Ampule Cushion. This is a really nice glowy base. So I'm just going to apply a light amount to my skin just to even out the complexion. And luckily with our ampule cushion, you get an applicator with it, so you don't need to fiddle with any other brushes. Okay, so once you've finished with the foundation base, you can then move on to concealer. This is one of the products that we will be launching in our Adeline range in the UK. So I'm going to go in with number 21 of the concealer. And when I open it, as you can see, the applicator is really nice. It has a really sharp tip and quite a wide middle part, so it's really good for getting in all the different areas that you would need to put your concealer. I'd recommend just to dot a little bit under the eyes, and a little bit goes quite a long way. And then any imperfections that you want to cover, you can put it on different parts of the face. So normally I put a little bit here, and then anywhere that I have any blemishes, so just a little bit here, a little bit on the chin, a little bit on the sides here. And then if there's any discoloration that you may have, sometimes I get a little bit of pigmentation underneath my nose. So just a little bit here as well. And then simply blend it in. So this concealer has a very satiny finish. So it's not matte or glowy, it's somewhere in the middle. So it gives quite a nice effect and it looks very natural under any blemishes. And we have two shades of this product. We have number 21 and number 23. Number 21 being the lighter shade and number 23 being a little bit darker. So depending on your skin tone, you can pick which one would be more appropriate. And once fully blended, now you can see how it has helped to even out the skin tone a little bit better and help cover any blemishes that you may have. So now we've finished with foundation and concealer, let's move on to complexion. I'm going to start off with the Atomy Adeline B Slim Bronzer, and this is just going to help to contour any areas of the face that I want to look a little bit slimmer and more defined. So you can start by using the brush that we have in the packaging. It's very soft and quite slim, as you can see. So you'll be able to get into all the different areas that you want to using this brush. And as you can see, there's 3 different shades, so you can pick how much dimension you want to create on the face. It has 3 different shades to create a more 3-dimensional look, but you can choose if you have, for example, I have quite light skin, so I would probably go for the first 2 colors. But if you have a darker skin tone or you want to define more deeply, you can use all 3 mixed together or just choose a particular one that you think would look better on your face. So I'm just going in with the first 2 shades and lightly tap here to get rid of any excess. And then I'm just going to define here on my cheekbones, underneath on my chin, and then a little bit on my forehead to make it look a little bit smaller and also give me a little bit more definition in those areas. And once that's all done, you should be able to see that there's a little bit more definition in the face, and it gives a nice slimming effect on areas that I'd like to make a little bit slimmer. So for example, The forehead, you can make it look a little bit smaller by putting a little bit on the top of the forehead. Now I'm just going to quickly as well go in with a little bit around the nose to give the nose a little bit more of sharper features. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. For me, again, I'm quite pale, so I'm going to go in with the lighter colors and just apply a little bit to a smaller brush and then tap off the excess, and just on the sides of my nose here, I'm going to apply a little bit. The way that you can do it is to look directly from your eyebrows where the line goes down and try to follow that line naturally. And then you can apply a little bit on the sides here to give more definition. And there we are, just a quick and easy contouring. So now I'm going to be moving on to putting a little bit of life into my cheeks. I'm going to use the Sheer Cotton blush in Peach. We will also be launching this in the UK, so you'll be able to see it on the shopping mall soon. I'm going to use a very small brush because I want to make sure that I get it in the right placement. This product actually has quite a lot of pigment, especially on lighter skin tones such as myself. So I just want to make sure that I put it in the right place for me. The way that I do it is to naturally make a smile, and then you can see where the apples of the cheeks are. That is the perfect placement to put your blush, and it'll make your face look a little bit more lively and pop out a little bit. Once you put the appropriate amount on the brush, you can then start to apply it on your face. So as I mentioned, if you give a natural smile, you'll be able to see the placement which will be best for your face. So I usually apply it with a light tapping motion first to get the pigment and the amount of the product that I want on my face, and then I blend out a little bit to put it more naturally over the face. And this shade is a very nice peachy color. It kind of has a little bit of corally orange tones in it, but it looks really, really nice on most skin tones. And there you have it. In one easy step, I've been able to put a little bit more life into my cheeks. After you've completed blusher, I'm going to move on by doing a little bit of highlights. In order to highlight properly, I'm just going to put a little bit underneath the cheekbones just to give me a little bit more definition. So normally with the highlighter, I like to put it under my cheekbones, a little bit down the nose just to give it a little bit more definition. And then I put it a little bit on the Cupid's bow here. And you can also, once you've completed your eye makeup, you can also put it over eyeshadow as well to give you just a little bit more highlighter in areas that look really nice on the face. So now I'm going to go and do some eyeshadow off screen, and I'll be back to show you how to use the other eye products that we will be launching in the UK soon. So now I've done my eyeshadow, I'm going to move on to eyeliner. So I'm going to use the Atomy Brush Pen Eyeliner. This is a really nice fine tip eyeliner that is a liquid form and a quick drying formula, which is really going to help define my eyeline. So I'm going to show you how to use it now. First of all, make sure you understand exactly where you want to line the eye. For this one, I'm just going to do a very small fine line, but you can build it up to make more thicker lines if you prefer. So I'm going to go halfway along my lash line up to the end and just kind of mark the direction that I want the wing to go. Before I do that, I'm going to go back to the front part of my eye and complete the line along the lash line until I'm happy with the shape. And then in order to make the flick, I'm just going to really gently make a line and then just fill it in at the top part, and there we go. Mine is quite a small line because I prefer a more natural look, but you can go in with a longer or thicker line depending on what you want. And also depending on your eye shape, if you have more almond or hooded eyes, you may want to go in with a slightly thicker line. And I'm going to do the same on the other side of my face. So after you've completed the eyeliner on both sides, I'd recommend that when you store this product, store it horizontally in order to make sure that the liquid inside doesn't go to the bottom or the top part, to give you a nice even application every time that you use the product. So I've just completed it and I'm going to give it a couple of minutes just to dry. After it's dried, then we can move on to the mascara step. So in our Adeline range, we're going to be launching two different types of mascara. The first one will be the volume mascara. This is if you want a more fuller look. You want your lashes to be more noticeable, bolder. And we also have the waterproof mascara, which is really great if you're doing any activities, going out in the rain, or you just want something more durable and will hold a little bit better. The waterproof mascara is my favorite just because I have lashes that tend to fall a little bit, and this really holds everything in place really well all day long. So I'm going to be using the waterproof mascara. For our waterproof mascara, we will be launching it in two different shades. The first one will be the black, which I imagine will be more popular, but personally for me, I prefer the brown shade because it looks a little bit more natural on lighter skin tones. And it also looks great with the makeup that I created today, which is a more brown toned autumnal look. So I'm going to start with just curling my lashes to make my lashes look more fanned out, and then that will be ready to use our waterproof mascara. But before I start with the mascara, I just want to show the two different types of applicators that we have. So for the waterproof mascara, you can see it has quite a tight square applicator. This really helps to get that really nice fanned out tight mascara look. And then with the volume mascara, for the more bolder look that you can get with this product, it has a much thicker, rounder kind of applicator, and it's also a little bit twizzled, so it helps to give you a really bold, fanned out look. So I'm going to go in with the mascara now, the waterproof one. And you'll be able to see it as well. It contains fibers inside which actually lengthen the lashes whilst I'm using it. So you'll be able to see how it really makes my eyelashes pop. Normally when I apply the mascara, I normally start from the inner corner of my eye and do the smaller lashes, and then I'll go along all the way to the end. And I mainly focus on the ends of this part to give me as much length as possible. And whilst you apply, it's good to kind of half close your lashes in order to let the product run through each lash. And then go onto the bottom lashes and just go through until you're happy with the way it looks. And try to avoid any clumping by just combing through. And then once you're happy with the final look, you can see how much this has really opened up my eyes. I'm just going to do the same thing for the other side so that you can see the final look. And then I'm all finished. As you can see, because I curled my eyelashes beforehand, it's really given me a nice fanned out lash look. So that's why I really recommend to actually curl your lashes beforehand. And the way that it's kept with the curl, it should last all day long. This waterproof mascara is really excellent for holding curl as well. And also, as I mentioned, the fibers inside the product also give a really long lash look. So to finish off the makeup look, I'm going to go in with the final product. It will be a lip product. So for our Adeline range, we're going to be launching the Adeline Lip Color Glow. And that will be in two shades. We will be launching the red color and the coral color. But for today, I think that I'm going to go for the red color just to give me a little bit more pop on my lips. So this product is somewhere in between a lip balm and a lipstick. It has a really high shine finish, So you'll be able to see when I apply it how it really makes my lips look fuller and thicker. And it has a very buildable color as well, so you can choose how much you want to apply. Depending on how much you apply, you can get better color payoff as well. I'm just going to apply a small amount to show you how to make it look natural. And there we go, that's the finished look. If you do prefer a little bit more color, you can go in with another product on top of it. If you prefer to use it as a kind of lip balm product, you can do that as well, and then go in with any kind of tint or lipstick that you prefer on the top. So for me, I'm going to use the Adeline Gloss Tint just in the center of my lips, just to give me a little bit more color. And this is the Ash Rose color. And I really like both these products because they give me a nice glossy finish on my lips, which is quite trendy right now. So I definitely like both these products to give me a nice natural glossy finish. So since we're launching a waterproof mascara, I think a few of our members may be a little bit concerned that it might be quite difficult to remove. Although it is a very durable product and will last you all day, no matter what the weather, you can remove it very easily by using one of our products. We have our Atomy Deep Pure Cleansing Oil here, and I'm going to show you on my hand. I've just put the waterproof mascara and the eyeliner on the back of my hand to show you how easily you can remove it using the Deep Pure Cleansing Oil. So in order to use it, just use one pump on the area that you want to remove the product. So normally when you use this on your face, you just pump 1 to 2 pumps on your hand, rub in, and then use a gentle motion on your face. So I'm going to show you how to do that on the back of my hand. So I've just put 1 pump on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use circular motions. And it is a very waterproof product, so it may take a little bit of time just to break down the actual product, but you can see here it's nicely breaking down on the back of my hand. And I don't need to use any pressure on my hand, and I can just gently use these circular motions in order to remove it. So just keep going until the product is fully removed. And then once you're happy, you can wash off with water if you're using on your face, but in this case, I'm just going to use a tissue here. And there you go, the product's fully removed. We hope that you will enjoy the limited few Adeline products that we will be launching in the range this time. We are looking into always expanding our makeup range here at Atomy, so hopefully if you keep an eye out, we should be launching more products soon. Thank you for watching, bye bye!
Thank you so much, Sarah, for this amazing product presentation. And everyone, make sure you place your order as we're talking about a limited seasonal launch. Now, following from Sarah, we'll have Samantha Hong, branch manager of Atomy UK, and she will be giving you some company updates and news. Please give it up for Sam.
Good morning, everyone. August has been a very busy month and we have lots going on for the rest of September. So I hope you all have managed to get hold of our new leaflets and our new Atomy catalogues, our mini catalogue. We also have our Him G sample wallets where you can actually put 2 sachets of Him G into the wallets, and that is really great for sharing Him G. We've also got our Manuka honey promotion, which is 2 gift sets, and then you get 1 free jar of Manuka honey, and you can get that on the shopping mall for £230 at 132,000 PV. So it's a great bargain. If you haven't got hold of that, make sure you get hold of it now because it is while stocks last, and it will be ending soon. We also have some very exciting news because we've got many products launching in the second half of 2024. So we have the foot scrub, wash and nourishing cream. We've also got the AC Expert set. We've got the Absolute Reset Balm. I cannot wait for this one. And the Sangmodan Hair Tonic, which is a very popular product that many people have been asking about. So again, very excited about this one. And we've got an Atomy t-shirt, so grab yourselves merchandise there. What else? We are relaunching the hand therapy kit, which was very popular, and we've reformulated it, so that will be back out soon. And what else do we have? We've got lots of events going on. On the 21st of September, we have our Success Academy in London, and this is going to be a very special one, which you cannot miss, because we have our Imperial Master, Park Jung-soo, who will be there to share her vision and give us great advice on how she's done her Atomy journey since the beginning of Atomy. So 1 week to go. Make sure you book your tickets on Eventbrite. Again, we are also very excited because we are going to be in Manchester for the North Beauty Expo. That's on the 29th and 30th of September. Atomy will have a stall there, so make sure you come down, share, and bring down friends and family and come and try our products and speak to our team there in person. We've also got a London Meet Atomy seminar on the 26th of October, and we're very excited that we're doing our first Atomy Winterfest, and that is on the 16th of November. So make sure you save the date now. It's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have stalls where you can try the products, test the products. There'll be many different events and talks there for you to walk around and bring people, family, friends, partners to come and try and find out more about Atomy. So we're very excited for our upcoming events. Now let's go back to the main studio. Thank you.
And let's welcome Samantha Hong, Branch Manager of Atomy UK, with us today.
Hello.
Thank you so much, Sam, for your presentation. I'm so excited about all the updates you gave, and I cannot wait for all the events that have to come to Atomy UK this year. And now, let's move on to our Zoom on Answer section. Welcome to our Zoom on Answer section. Today, we will be discussing and answering questions about how to manage your Atomy teams effectively. Today, we have Branch Manager Samantha Hong, and I would like to introduce you to our two guest speakers. We have Sharon Rose Master Tan Sheting and Sharon Rose Master Eddie O. So let's start with today's first question. First question is, for part-time partners not earning enough income, shall we tell them to switch to full-time or continue working part-time? What shall I do? What would you recommend, Sheting?
For me, I think it depends on the situation of each partner. Everyone comes into Atomy business at different stage of life, at different situation of their life as well. Also, everyone has a different reason why they choose to join Atomy business. And also, everyone has different goal. So I think as a leader, what we can do is to help our partner to have a reality check, help them to assess their situation and work out what they want to achieve eventually at certain timeline. So for example, if a partner tell me that they want to become Leaders Club within 2 years' time, of course, we have to give real advice for them. And also there are some partners who are very, very enthusiastic. They want to really grow fast because they have certain goal to achieve. Then we also need to be realistic to tell them what is best for their time spent in Atomy. So I would say there is no right or wrong answer, depends on the partners. And as a leader, what we can do is to help them and guide them to set realistic goal and also help them to spend time and go with the field to support them.
Mm-hmm. It's like we always say, Atomy is not a race but a marathon, so it takes time, right? Mm-hmm. So Eddie, what would you suggest?
In my opinion, I think everyone should go full-time Atomy. So what I mean by that is not physically full-time, but everyone should have a full-time mindset. Even if you have a part-time job, but your mind is always thinking about how I can grow my business in Atomy, that's a full-time mindset. Only those who are looking for opportunity will find opportunity, and opportunity doesn't just come knocking to you. So it's important that even though you're part-time, your partner's part-time, get them to really think about Atomy and the vision in Atomy and become full-time minded. Also, it is important that sponsors identify the full-time minded partners and really help partners make income.
How do you identify like full-time mindset partners?
For me, full-time mindset partners are the ones who are joined to the system, the ones who are coming to the seminars, to the events, and they are really active.
Yeah, that's true. Because I think if you are having that full-time mindset, even though you're working part-time, you know, in the evenings, it's all about time allocation, how much time you allocate to doing Atomy. So you could have a full-time job, but in the evenings, in your spare time, you prioritize Atomy and still can have that full-time attitude towards working.
Yeah, I have some members who are part-time, but they work harder than full-time members doing Atomy. So it's all relative, but if you have the mindset, I think we can all achieve our goals.
To be a master or an expert of someone, they always recommend that you need to have put in 10,000 hours of work. So I guess you have to know, if you want to be an expert in Atomy and you need to put 10,000 hours, how are you going to allocate that time? So even if you're working part-time or full-time with another job, how are you going to allocate that time to make up that 10,000 hours to become an expert in Atomy? That is down to your choice. And everyone is in a different situation, I'd say.
And the good thing about those 10,000 hours in Atomy is that unlike any other professions, you earn while you learn, so that 10,000 hours is not wasted and you're actually making income as well.
So both Eddie and Sha-Ting, you actually went full-time quite early on in your Atomy kind of journey. What made you make that step into going full-time?
For me, actually, I was working as a full-time NHS worker for around 8 months, while I'm also doing full-time Atomy, like what Eddie mentioned just now. After my working hours, I really dedicate myself to learning about Atomy from the system, from all the success system that Atomy UK provide for us. And then through that learning, I already start practicing what I've been learning as well. So Eddie mentioned we can learn and we can earn at the same time. So through the effort, I actually grow into auto sales master. So that's when I realized that I decided to make full-time, like almost except my sleeping time, all the time Atomy, because I have partners that I need to start supporting more. And then I realized that's my point of momentum as well. If I choose that time to start doing like all the time Atomy, I know I can reap better result, and my partner also can reap better result as well. So that was my decision to choose to be full-time and all the time Atomy from that point when I become auto sales master, and I start to see more and more momentum keep coming in as well. And I also want to add that any effort that we put in Atomy, start from the day one that we start learning, everything is accumulating. Yeah. When we talk about the 10,000 hours rule, start from that first hour, we are accumulating the reward already. So nothing will be wasted. And it can be, you know, generational wealth for 3 generations. So it's very, very worth it.
The second question is, in doing the Atomy business, how much should the sponsor get involved?
Well, Atomy, I believe, is a partner success business. So there should always be involvement from sponsors in terms of helping their downlines achieve their next goals. So the sponsors should not be telling people what to do, but instead of guiding their members into the right direction. And as each distributor, we have to experience our own method of building our Atomy business. So we can't give them a step-by-step plan, but rather help them be in the right direction and get involved with their business. Because if you get involved in the business, they'll grow faster, meaning you'll grow faster as well.
Yes. For me, I think as a leader, first we learn, and then we learn through our own experience as well. So when we are learning, we have to practice as well to find our ways of experience, being in the fieldworks, and then we know what is the right way, the right direction to grow the business. And then when we are able to spend time with our partner and guide them by showing them how we are doing things, in Atomy journey. And then it's like we are letting them to shadow our experience as well, right? And then when we are able to do it together, and then we can grow much faster as well, I believe. And I also think that joining the system together is very important, because our partner duplicate what we are showing them to do, right? So as a leader, we must join the Atomy success system, I would say 100%. Yeah, and when we are able to do that, our partner can follow us as well. That means that our organization continue to grow in a healthy way. Yeah, so everything starts from us as a leader, and then when we are able to go to the field work to do together, I'm sure they will also learn through experiencing together.
There's this say that says, give a man a fish and they'll eat one day, but then teach the man how to fish and then they'll eat every day. So I guess like that's the key when it comes to teaching someone how to do the Atomy business, right? So you mentioned about duplication. So when you started duplicating yourself, what was the things you struggled the most with? How do you find like those partners you fully 100% trust I should duplicate with them?
So we must admit that we are working with various personality and characteristic as well. We cannot expect everybody is duplicating 100% what we are doing exactly, and we should also respect that as well. But it must be clear that the direction should be correct, and then the way of doing Atomy following our company motto should be the same as well. As long as we are following the principle, then we are able to duplicate a healthy organization. But we must respect everyone do things differently. But when we are able to be together with them, and then we observe everyone's doing the correct direction, and we should be fine with that.
To go back on the question that was asked, I think sponsor and partner relationship is like a parent and child relationship. As the chairman says, the baby philosophy, when you are a parent, you don't just have the baby and you leave the baby to grow by themselves. You feed them, you nurture them until that they come to a point that they can do things by themselves, they can run as well. So in the beginning, I believe until at least they become a strong diamond master, we need to get really involved and help them out to grow to that point, because you have the experience as sponsor to give down so that they don't have to go through the same mistakes that you did.
Yeah, that's very true. But at the same time as well, it's important that you set them tasks and that they can respond with what you've taught them, so you can see actually how well they are understanding, how well they're picking up the education as well, because you don't want to spoon feed everything and do everything for them, but the key is that you're actually teaching them and then setting them the tasks, and then they will make sure that you can see if they've understood as a parent what you've set them.
Yeah, you gotta teach them, and that is where we talked about duplication, because I believe duplication is also automation, where people are able to do things by themselves. So we have to teach how to automate and how to really, use the website and build their business. But if we are not teaching but doing everything for them, there is no automation, there's no duplication.
Yeah, and I think that there are some people in the business that maybe they don't have a sponsor, or they cannot communicate with their sponsor because of language differences. But that's the key where Atomy is different, because we are an education system, and we have head office here, myself and Enrique, that can also act as sponsors and help educate our members who don't have necessarily a key point of contact. And that's why we hold one-day seminars, success academies, where you can come down and feel like you're part of a community still and learn from each other in order to then apply, and then you can become a sponsor to grow your team directly. So next question, since customers make purchases spontaneously, it's difficult to check how much I earned. So should I check the sales daily?
So customers making purchases spontaneously, we can't control people buying products. And a lot of the times when we are going to mastership, we want to control that to maximize the PV. But in my opinion, we have to think that the chairman made Atomy like a supermarket, right? So if you look at a supermarket, you see the revenue go up like this, gradually, you don't see the revenue go up and down every few months. So we have to understand that it is not up to us to control the market, but make sure that it is growing gradually, like a normal supermarket as well. And that means that we need to focus more on consumers. And of course, we need to always check our daily commissions. And when you're checking your daily commissions, you set yourself targets to check your next commission. When are you going to receive your next commission of 300,000 each side? And the more you do it, the more you focus on it, the more your business will grow, instead of focusing on holding products and orders and telling people when to buy or not.
I agree with what Eddie mentioned, and what I have been doing is also to teach my partner not to control, but to monitor their progress as well if they are business leader. So for example, they can keep a record of what their group PV is, meaning the group sales of each cycle, and then they should set a target of every cycle they should gradually improve, and also to help their partner to check their progress as well. Because everyone is learning from the beginning. Some partner may not have any business experience. So as a leader, if we teach them this is certain way they can monitor their business progress. And with business, if we have the data to monitor, it's more clear for them as well. So they also can visualize their goal, what they should be achieving next cycle, next month, even for a yearly plan. So I think in terms of business, if we can manage with data, they will be clear. But I wouldn't say that to control people's purchases, because we are global online shopping mall. We cannot control people who are purchasing from Malaysia while we are sleeping. And we would want them to, go crazy with purchases, right, for our group. So I would say we don't control, but we should continue to monitor and aim for improvement.
At the end of the day, what we want is customers to receive good quality products at good prices and fast. So if we are trying to control the orders, what happens is that the customers do not receive the products fast. So if you focus on getting them the products to use and really understanding, as Shating said, managing and also monitoring, you can tell, okay, this area of UK is doing well. Let's focus here and help here more so that there are more consumers around this area as well.
So next question, when transitioning from managing customers to managing teams, what was the most difficult part and how did you overcome it?
Everyone begins with introducing product to our friends and family as we start our Atomy business, right? So including ourselves, we are first customer of Atomy, so we must understand what customer want, which Atomy can offer absolute quality, absolute price product. And with that value, when we are able to share to people around us, we will be able to, gain a customer who also understand the ethos of Atomy as well. So transitioning from managing customer who enjoy the product to managing a business partner who are building business together is quite a change, right? And what I find is that we must first able to identify who really committed in terms of doing the business. And are they having a mindset of consumer or a distributor or a leader? And each of them are different. Not all distributors are leaders. We must accept that fact. And as a leader, we must be able to identify the leader who are really serious in growing Atomy business and support them in terms of growing through the next step of success in Atomy. And if someone who was still looking into the vision of Atomy, of course, we invite them to our success system and manage together with Atomy success system as well. And from there, we were able to identify who are the true leader, and then we are able to use next step to success to manage the leadership together. Yeah, so come to the point of managing leaders and partners. Of course, we start from ourselves, become a good leader first, which we always constantly learning about it. And then we bring our partner to learn together from the system. Yeah, so, and teaching our partner how to manage their partner as well. So we teach people how to teach people, right? So that's how we can continue to duplicate. It's like we are growing into like a franchise. but it's free franchise from Atomy, right? And we are managing businesses with individual leaders. So I'm always learning, and I'm still learning from the system. So I encourage all the leaders, if you are serious in Atomy business, we must join system and manage together.
I guess that when you make that change, actually the term independent business owner makes more sense, right? So I guess it's also like a change of mindset. So how is changing that mindset and realizing to manage my team, I need to become that figure, that leader figure?
For me, moving from managing consumers to managing teams is a necessary part of Atomy to have success. Because as soon as we want to go to Diamond Master, we have to start being able to manage teams. So a big tip that I would say is the biggest mistake I made in managing teams was that when you look at Atomy, it's a relationship business. I was very focused on the business side of it in the beginning, meaning that I was not taking care of the members' emotions and the relationship side of it. So we have to actually have a balance of business and relationship as well. If you go towards too much business, it's a robot. And if you go towards too much relationship, there's no sales, there's no business. So find the middle ground when you're going to start to manage your teams, because as there's a lot of people joining, they will have relationship issues that we need to tackle and to help out as well. So focus half-half.
Yeah, it's very true. I mean, ultimately, we are a network marketing company, so it is about building relationships, being able to grow your network, and you have to be able to explain the business side easily and well in order for people to want to follow you and understand and learn from you, and that's how your network will automatically grow as well. So it's very true, having a balance it is key.
So how was your personal experience when you made that change and you had to start managing so many different personalities?
I would say I'm still learning to manage different personality and also characteristic, but I made mistakes as well. And what I think would be good is that we must be able to identify people's strength and then help them to identify their strength as well, and then help them to grow from their strength. Everyone has different strength and also different difficulty in the business. But if we are able as a leader to help everyone to be together in a team, everyone can leverage each other's talent and skill, then together as a team we can grow better. Yeah, and of course, when there is challenges in terms of relationship, personality, I think it's very important to listen first. Don't make any judgment, just listen. Maybe between partners from both sides, and then we can understand the objective situation, and then we are able to give advice. Ultimately, the decision is up to individuals, what they want to do for their business. But as a leader, what we can do is through our own experience, we give advice, what did we do good before that can help with the certain situation. And we must respect everyone's decision. Yeah.
So I agree with Cha Ting. Everyone in the beginning, when you're becoming a leader, when you're trying to manage teams, you're quick to find a solution, you're quick to talk and to give your experiences. But I think what is important that I found was that we listen. So I think that when we are speaking to partners, they just, rather than looking for a solution quick, they want to be heard. So let's say we hear them 70% of the time, and then we can speak 30% of the time as well. And also in terms of the personalities, every individual is very different. So what I realize is that not everyone is correct, not everyone is wrong. There's just differences. Okay, there's no correct answer or right answer, it's just all different. The easy or a simple exercise you can do with your partners is to do an MBTI test and understand your MBTI and your partner's MBTI and their personality, and see why they are acting like this or why they are thinking in that way, because we do not think in all the same way. So this is a very good exercise to help understand each other.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, one of our mottos is serve in humility, and it is being able to have compassion and understanding that not one person is the same. So it's having that awareness, I think, is very important in being a good leader. Okay, so the next question is, if there are 10 consumers and one distributor, if you had to choose, which one should you choose? Ooh.
Well, this is a great question. In my opinion, we have to be more detailed. Are the 10 consumers using regularly, or is it one distributor who is not using regularly? But majority of the case is that distributors are loyal consumers of Atomy also, so they are using more products, and also they are bringing members to the seminars and to the system so that they'll help you grow your business more. So I rather have one strong distributor who is really committed into Atomy than 10 one-time consumers. But also, I would rather have 10 loyal consumers using the product regularly than one distributor who is half in, half out as well in Atomy.
Yeah, I think like the end, of course, 10 one-time consumers, they will bring you like some instant PV to your downline. But then at the end, the one loyal consumer or the one distributor, they will be the ones that will end up duplicating what you do, and they will be the ones that end up changing that mindset to do the business and become a leader, right? So I think in the long run, like definitely one distributor is more important than 10 consumers. I think consumers are always ready to swap and change and go buy to another company, but distributors, they are loyal, so they rather stay with you and do the business.
For me, I also agree. If we are talking about the mindset, if a distributor has really a mindset of a distributor, which means an independent business owner, they have a very good potential to become a future good leader, right? And a future good leader can bring you many, many auto consumer, which also can duplicate to many distributor and leader as well. Yeah, so as a leader, I think we must be able to identify the mindset of each member to identify who are the real distributor, a real future good leader. And it's like having a franchise, right? Would you want 10 customers or one big franchise? That's quite obvious, right? So for me, I would choose one good distributor and really focus on helping the distributor to grow. And I believe they will bring many good consumer that also can duplicate well if we are following the system well.
I thought about why in Atomy there's a lot of people who just make one-time purchases and finish there. And I believe the reason they are buying in the first place is because they are buying for you, because they are your friends or family. They'll buy one time, but they may not repurchase again. So we have to really think about auto consumers. Why are they not repurchasing again? And I believe the reason is that you are not sharing enough information about why Atomy. Atomy is better quality, better price, and also the cashback system that we can make and share these information so that they understand the business and they can make the decision for themselves whether they want to continue to use Atomy. But if we just think of it as a simple transaction of I sell, you buy, then the business is not going to work. I believe we have to give them more value than that they pay for so that they want to come again and reuse Atomy and they realize that Atomy is a better choice.
That's true. I mean, one of our 8 steps to success is follow up. So it is really key that if you've introduced something that you follow up, see how they like the product, and also make sure you're becoming an expert in understanding the benefits of the products, the needs of that person, because again, relationship building, networking, we're not looking for one-time purchases. We're looking for people that really will become true loyal fans of Atomy because our products are so amazing and good quality that they need to make sure they've had the chance and opportunity to learn and understand that about our products so that they can actually become super loyal fans. Because once you start using the products, I think, and you really love them and you know the benefit, you know the quality that's gone into it, then you have more chance of actually having consumers that will then become distributors as well. So it's making sure that you're also doing the key things in order to educate people and make them become loyal consumers.
I think the important part of creating loyal consumers is that you become a loyal consumer first. Because when your life is embedded with Atomy, for example, I go to lunch and after lunch I will take out a lot of supplements to have, a lot of people will start asking questions. What is that you're taking? And these lifestyle changes that you make, people will actually be more curious and come to you, and they will become the ones that become loyal consumers as well. So it's important that you start from yourself as a loyal consumer.
Sadly, that was the end of our Zoom on Answers panels. If you have any more questions, please do not hesitate to get in touch with our customer service department. I want to say thank you so much, Ting, and thank you so much, Eddie, for being our guest speakers today. Please make sure you follow our social media and subscribe to our newsletter. And we will see you soon on our next episode in November. See you soon. Bye.